So fundamental to the whole argument I've got around pirates is the difference between breaking the rules and rewriting the rules. So I think breaking the rules is an important skill. I think rule breaking should be and could be considered a strength. I think the time is upon us. When we look to history, we know again and again the rule breakers of one day become the heroes and the legends of the next day. And they took risks. They put their neck on the line. They could have lost everything, and sometimes they did. Imprisoned, outlawed, to then become the heroes of the hour for representing what it takes to stand up to the situation and the status quo when it is just wrong. And similarly, you look to history, and those who just followed orders, did what they were told, well, they're viewed dimly by history. And we live in historic times. You live in historic times. And do you know unequivocally that you'll be ready to break the rules when breaking the rules is the right thing to do? Will your rule-breaking muscle be strong enough? Will your instinct be clear enough that when it's truly time to break the rules, when the institution is so broken or so prejudiced that you know that you've got what it takes to stand up even if it risks everything? I don't think most of us will. I think we're conditioned to follow the rules and play by the game and do as we're told and sit within convention. I think it's time to feel far more confident and capable of challenging that situation. But there is a big difference between rule breaking and rule rewriting. The pirates were not purposeless anarchy. There are times to demonstrate. There are times to kick off. There are times we all feel like that. But what happens? In recent history, we had young people out in the streets. Those riots were a shout of frustration and unfairness. But who lost mostly? The young people. Once again, made the situation even worse than it was before. There is a big difference between rule breaking and rule rewriting. What the pirates represent is to take that which is broken and make an idea that is better and put it out there, and without seeking permission, start it and get some others with you. Before you know it, you've got what I would call a mutiny, following a new rule, not just breaking rules, but a new rule, a better way of doing things. And when there's a team, when there's a group, when there's a community around that new idea, you begin to prove the idea. You make a noise at the edges with your new idea, and over time, it's a good idea. People start to follow it. So we don't need to wait around anymore for the rules to be written. And we don't need to hang about complaining the rules that are wrong. We need to start new ideas, create new rules that fit us and our societies and our communities, and then encourage us to work with them together. And in time, they will follow.